Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's the Eradicator, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the latest roadmap roundup. A very interesting one here, which I believe tells a lot about the direction Star Citizen is taking over the next couple of quarters. Now, before we move on, guys, I want to give a big shout out to all of you who have really helped me out with the last video. I have never had so many people subscribing to the channel in less than 24 hours, with over 117 people, which is the most I've ever had since the channel was created. So thank you so much. Also, the last video was the most liked video ever on this channel too, which really helped with the algorithm. I've never had a video that was shown to that many people ever, so that is absolutely awesome. You guys really rocked it. Thank you so much. Guys, let's talk about the roadmap roundup now, and it seems like we're gonna have first a look at progress tracker, and very interesting changes here. First, let's have a look at the rest stop hangar replacements, which, according to what we can see here on the roadmap, is coming up in Q4 2021. So what is this about here? They say that creating exterior pieces for small and medium hangars that allow them to look and function properly as part of overall space station exteriors. Now, this is something that CIG have said many times. They are not big fans of pads, simply because they do not have any solution to prevent pad ramming or pad shooting, right? This is something that we've been seeing on Port Olisar over and over again, with people just enjoying shooting whatever is available for them to shoot on the pads. And they just can't prevent that. The only solution that they have to prevent this from happening and allowing people to get out of hangars is to simply only have hangars instead of pads, and that is what we are going to have. Although I am not really that sure if people are pad ramming or pad shooting at the bigger station, because they seem to be more effective in terms of defense, right? They have those guns pretty much placed everywhere with missile launchers, and they do seem to be more responsive than Port Olisar. So I don't know about this. I think that, as far as I'm concerned, I really like pads. I like to have beautiful landings. So I suppose that we'll have to stick to outposts if we want to have pads. Now, the next one here is atmospheric pressure damage. This one is scheduled to be released in Q3 of this year. Probably it is going to be accompanying the next iteration of Planet Crusader and also Horizon, which is also scheduled for this quarter here. And they say that atmospheric pressure damage is the damage players, NPCs, or ships will receive in situations where the exterior pressure exceeds the pressure resistance of the corresponding ship, armor, and suit. And of course, that's because of gas giants. We do know that gas giants do have increasing pressure as we get deeper in the clouds, and obviously they don't want players to be flying deep into the core of the gas giants. So this is going to be the mechanism to prevent players from doing that, just like in real life. As you get deeper into gas giants, we've been trying that with probes, for example. As we get deeper inside gas giants, those probes get destroyed, right? And this is also something that will be happening in the game too. And this is the giveaway question, guys. You know that every video I have a giveaway question for you guys to win this beautiful Nova tank. All you have to do is to subscribe to this channel and my new channel, The Eradicators, which is where I talk about gaming in general, guys. How do you think this atmospherical pressure damage is going to be done? Is it just going to be some kind of wall, or are we going to have some kind of UI inside the ships that are going to be giving us some indication? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you are a supporter of this channel on Patreon or via the Join Button membership, I have monthly giveaways on Discord. This month it is an RSI Scorpius with LTI, and if you become a backer of this channel, you will get an invite to my exclusive Discord channel too, where you'll be able to enter this giveaway. Alright guys, let's continue here with the next item, and it is spacescaping here, utilizing gas cloud tech VDB elements that will be crafted to spacescape the environments of Squadron 42. I tried to look into the roadmap to check out where this is going to end up, but there were no indication here, probably because it is related to Squadron 42, so the ETA here is unknown. It's just not there, guys. Next, refinery ships. Certain ships will have refineries built into them, allowing players to process or using a completely onboard process. Now, I believe that this is going to be related to the Starfarer. We do know that the Starfarer will be able to refine fuel. Now, what kind of fuel? Hydrogen fuel? We don't know how hydrogen fuel is going to be mined, but there's another type of fuel, and that is quantanium fuel, which is also very important, especially in places where there are not necessarily a lot of rest stops and maybe the systems are a little bit stretched out, right? We are definitely going to be needed those Starfarers if we don't have enough fuel to go to our destination, and they'll be very handy to help players that may be a little bit stranded, right? Or maybe if you don't really want to be going to a station, or you want to keep a low profile because you may have a crime stat, but you still need to get some extra fuel. That's where Starfarers are going to be very useful. And so what I believe is that players will be mining quantanium and refining them into the Starfarers, which then will be offering that quantum fuel to players who may be in need of quantum fuel wherever they are, maybe in the Pyro system or the Nick system or any other system, or why not criminals in the standard system too. Now, the next ones here is going to be about items that are going to be removed from the roadmap temporarily, they say, right? And the first one is Rune Station. Now, this is kind of a bummer because it's like the only major landing zone on Pyro, in the Pyro system. And here they do say that more time and resources are being allocated to the rest of the Pyro system. Therefore, we're temporarily removing this deliverable from the progress tracker until its schedule has been finalized. And this is, in my opinion, I think that this is like the trade-off that we are experiencing here. We're gonna get more gameplay with those refinery ships coming up at the beginning of next year, but at the same time some resources are more allocated to the Pyro system, and we're not gonna get that station here. I don't know, man. I think that probably we are also going to get those homesteads, so maybe they are going to compensate the lack of landing zone with the homestead and also the refinery ships that will be making people giving people an opportunity to get quantum fuel if they need to have quantum fuel in the Pyro system. Perhaps I guess that this could be the plan there. Also, environmental gameplay here. The European PU gameplay feature team is allocating resources on Q4 to refinery ships, so we are removing this deliverable temporarily until it has been put back onto the schedule. Now, also, let's have a look now at the release view, and everything now is in has passed the final review, and everything is now committed. This is not a surprise. We've been talking about that in the Evocati patch notes. By the way, we haven't had a single Evocati patch this week, so it's kind of a little bit worrisome. I don't know what's going on here. Hopefully, we'll get some updates later down the line. So, Planet Crusader, Horizon Landing Zone, and Volumetric Cloud V1 are also committed and confirmed to be released along with 3.14. Also in 3.15, they said that they renamed something was called ship interior and exterior culling, which is something I've been talking about for quite some time. It's basically the game not rendering the ship interiors when you are not seeing them, and so they have renamed that item to ship interior object container streaming, which definitely makes sense because it definitely is part of the object container streaming technology. So it's a little bit of clarification here that makes sense. And that's pretty much it for this roadmap update. I don't know what you guys think about Rune Station being removed and more gameplay. I would love, of course, to see Rune Station, but more gameplay is something that the game is in dire needs, I think. So that's a good trade-off, in my opinion. But let me guys know what you guys think. Would you rather see Rune Station instead? I don't know. That's all for this video, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more content on the channel. This is the Eradicator. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is The Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.